Hey sis, how old are you now? Dolly, I thought I hadn't heard from you in a while. What is it? Just tell me, how old are you? I'm 45. Oh, that's right. Oh, thank God. It's not like I've lost my mind or gone back in time. What do you mean? Sis, you're getting married. Mom told me. Oh my God. Mom told you? Yes, we're getting married in 3 months. My fiancé and I went to our parents' house yesterday to tell them. This is so big. Why aren't you inviting me? On the contrary, why do you think I would invite you? The family has severed all ties with you. That's just a front for Dad. Mom still calls me family. We keep in touch. Oh, really? I mean, that's not important right now. I heard that your fiancé is a young, handsome, 25-year-old CEO. You're a 45-year-old hag, and you're marrying a guy 20 years younger than you. I know being called an old hag is hard to hear, but yes, he's 25. That's the same age as me. Why would an ugly old hag like you, unsold merchandise, be able to marry a young, good-looking CEO? I don't get it. I mean, you're just trying to get back at me, aren't you? Pardon me? What do you mean? I'm a real daughter born from Mom and Dad, but you're only half-blood because you're the daughter of Dad and his ex-wife. You were jealous of me because I'm young, pretty, brilliant, and loved by Mom and Dad. So you whispered some lies into Daddy's ears and got me kicked out of the house. And you weren't satisfied with that. So you are going to marry a handsome CEO the same age as me, as if to show me how it's done. You have such a warped personality. I'm not trying to show off at all. I wasn't going to tell you about the marriage because you were kicked out of the house. I didn't know Mom was taking your side. She always said you're too old to be her daughter. She and you don't have a drop of blood between you. It's only natural that she'd love me, right? Oh, is that so? I didn't know she thought that. Well, when we get married, we'll build our own house near his office and move. And I'll be away from your mother, so I don't care. Why are you acting so smug? That's the kind of thing that has always pissed me off. If you're going to do this, there are things I can do as well. Sis, only 1 month left until the wedding. I have an unfortunate announcement for you. What is it? I'm in a soft and loving relationship with my sister's fiancé. Huh? He's 25 years old, the president of the company, Shane Greenwood. He's in a hotel with me right now. To be frank, I don't want to be disturbed by an older, haggard sister who is trying to get her hands on the goods. I heard that you work for Shane's company. I don't know how you got promoted, being an incompetent old hag. I'm amazed that you seduced the president of the company and got engaged to him. But I'm not going to let you get away with that. From now on, if I want to, I can tell Shane to fire my sister. If you think you can fight me just because you're the manager, you're gravely mistaken. What are you talking about? If it is my fiancé, he's with me right now. Who's Shane Greenwood? What? Are you trying to deceive me by pretending you don't know him? That's the kind of tactic you've been using to win Shane over, isn't it? But that kind of strategy won't work on me. You should know your place, you 45-year-old hag, marrying a handsome 25-year-old CEO. Shane said he would switch to me the moment he saw me. An old lady being the wife of the president is hilarious. He said he'd rather marry me, someone younger than him. Oh, is that so? I don't know what it is, but why don't you do whatever you want? I'll have the wedding as planned. There's no way you can do that. You're just in shock because you lost your fiancé to me. That must be why you can't think straight. My poor sister. Seriously, you're hilarious. Hey, sissy, are you really going to have your wedding today? You're going to have a wedding even though you were rejected? That's amazing. You're so miserable. Are you crazy? I mean, you know the groom isn't going to be there, but you're just going through with the ceremony? That's so scary. Is it like they're going to use a mannequin as the groom? That's even more scary. Dolly, what are you babbling on about? If it's the groom you're talking about, we came to the wedding hall together, and we're both in the middle of getting ready. What? Even meeting up with a mannequin and getting ready? If you're that delusional, you're in trouble. Delusional? I mean, come on. Shane is with me right now. Oh, is that a fact? That's why you have no choice but to cancel the wedding today. No, your relationship and my marriage have nothing to do with each other. Huh? Are you a sore loser? I'm telling you, your groom is with me. There's no way you can have a wedding under the circumstances. It's not fair for an ugly hag to get engaged to a handsome executive. That's why I took him away from you. I get to be the boss's wife too, killing two birds with one stone. By the way, I went to City Hall yesterday to register our marriage, so you won't be able to take him back. As for me, I would have been happy to wait until after I watched your wedding ceremony get destroyed. But Shane said we should do it as soon as possible. I'm really loved. I see. So that's what you were aiming for. So take that. If you figured it out, why don't you call off the wedding? No matter how you try, there won't be a groom. It's really miserable to be dealing with a mannequin. I showed you what reality is. You're still being so full of delusion, you're scary. You're the one who's delusional, Dolly. Huh? My fiancé is called Roy Greenwood. You married Shane Greenwood. He's not the boss. What? What do you mean? Your fiancé is Roy Greenwood, not Shane? Shane Greenwood is my fiancé's twin brother. He was a former presidential candidate. What do you mean, former? He was going to be the president because he was the eldest son. But he was found to have embezzled company money and used it to play around with women. So he was eliminated as a candidate. At the same time, the father of the Greenwood family cut him off. So now he is an ordinary person with no connections to the company. He's my husband's twin brother. But when I first heard his name, it didn't ring a bell. It's because his existence has been erased from the Greenwood family's black history, so that no one would talk about it. What? Embezzlement? Playing with women? That's a lie. He's not that kind of person. He says he's the president and he makes a lot of money. He also knows that you are the general manager. My name is on the company website. That's why he saw it and said it at random, didn't he? I heard he's always been good at lying to deceive women. That's not... I'm a customer relations person, so I put my name on the website for the customer's trust. I can't believe he would misuse my name for something like this. Maybe we need to rethink our policies a little. A lie! If that's the case, then where is Shane making his money from? If he's not the boss, how can he buy me bags and stuff? He's always at home. It's not like he works at a normal company. If you're always at home, aren't you a recluse? Maybe the money comes from other women paying. Or maybe he's won some money betting or something. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't work for our company. You must be crazy to think that a man who is always at home is the boss. I thought that because he's the boss, he can make money even if he lets employees do the work. I'm sorry, but being a boss is not such a leisurely job. Shane was kicked out of his parents' house. Roy, who wasn't supposed to be president, took over. He was working like a madman. He was trained from the ground up as an ordinary employee, making the rounds of clients, talking directly to customers, and so on. In the process, I had the opportunity to mentor him as a supervisor. That's how we got to know each other and we became lovers. I don't want to hear about the old lady's relationship. I mean, come on, Shane isn't the president? In fact, it's a lie that he might be a recluse, isn't it? Come on, why don't you ask him then? It's too late for that. He and I got registered yesterday. I remember you said he wanted to get married as soon as possible. Maybe he wanted to do it because he didn't want you to find out the truth and reject him. That's not true. You're lying because you're jealous of me. You're an old woman. You're doing this because you're jealous of me being so young, just like you kicked me out of the house so long ago. Oh, you're talking about the old days? As I recall, there was a big row when you stole my boyfriend. Dad got mad and kicked you out of the house. A womanizing husband and a predatory woman who repeatedly tries to steal my boyfriends. I think they make a perfect couple. I would never accept that. Trade husbands with me. I'm sorry, but... Ah! Now I'm angry. I'm gonna tell Dad about what happened today. You're the daughter of Dad's last wife. Maybe you think your dad is the only one who will stand by you. I'm going to go on a rampage and cry to him that you were bullying me. Do you think you can do that now? Do you know where your father is now? It's your wedding, right? Mom and I didn't get invitations. It's really rude to only invite Dad. But it's a nearby wedding anyway, right? It'll be easy to find if I look for it, and I'm going to get in and ruin the ceremony. The wedding is in Australia. What? You're kidding! An overseas wedding? Not just the wedding. I told you we were going to build our house near his company when we got married, right? The headquarters is actually in Australia. We're getting ready to build our own home, and Dad will be living here from now on. What? You and your mother didn't know that Dad was secretly preparing to move out? It's true. Dad's room is empty. Why did this happen? Why don't you ask yourself why this happened? Well, I have to get ready for the wedding. Bye. Sis, wait a minute. I got married to a recluse. I'm not going to let you live a luxurious life abroad. Hey, answer me. My husband and I were blessed by our trusted relatives and colleagues. We had a happy wedding in Australia, and we are still living in Australia. My father has long been aware that my mother was secretly communicating with Dolly, whom she should have disowned. I am enjoying a relaxing life in retirement, free from the selfishness of mother and sister. Shane has been a recluse ever since he was kicked out of his parents' house and has been living off his women. He had 3 other women in addition to Dolly. Dolly wanted to divorce him, but Shane threatened her and she had no choice but to stay married to him. Furthermore, Dolly was also asked by her mother to help her financially. It seems that her face and personality have become distorted due to stress and anger from all sides. Even though she is still in her late 20s, she has become old, looking like she is in her 40s.
Joe, have you finished work yet? I want to talk to you about Kim.
I'm done, but what is it?
Can I call you?
I'm at a restaurant. If it's going to be long, I'd rather do it on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll chat with you on WhatsApp, but I don't want to say this out loud, but is Kim having an affair?
What? Why? There's no way Kim is cheating on me.
But you know, Kim went home in a suit in the middle of the day.
So what?
Married women usually don't dress up like that unless they're meeting a guy.
She works in sales, so a suit is the norm for her work. Some days she's out of the office for more than half the day. On those days, she goes home and cooks her own lunch to save money.
That could be an excuse. Look, she says she's out of the office, but she's at a hotel with her boss or a co-worker.
Come on, Mom. Would you stop with your vulgar fantasies? There's no way Kim would do such a thing. I don't care if you're my mom. You're starting to piss me off.
But she works at a different company than you. It's not like you are always together. It's impossible to rule out the possibility of infidelity without even seeing what Kim does, don't you think? No one gets married thinking they're going to cheat on their partner. Your feelings alone don't prove anything, do they?
How about you, Mom? Do you have proof?
Of course I do. As a matter of fact, I've installed a surveillance camera at the entrance of your house.
Huh?
That's how I was able to get a perfect shot of her coming home during the day.
A camera? You did that without asking?
I did it to protect you. Actually, you should be thankful that I found out about Kim's affair like this.
But Kim came home alone, right?
That's right.
Then it's not proof of an affair. I've never thought that Kim would cheat on me ever since we started dating, and I trust her. We're working out fine, so please don't try to do anything. You're going too far, setting up cameras in people's houses without permission.
But if she were cheating on you, you'd end up getting a divorce, right? If she doesn't want to be suspicious, I think she should just be a stay-at-home mom like me.
Oh, is that women should stay at home thing again? Mom, times are different now. Women work hard, and it's not uncommon for men to do the housework. You know, even 2 of my bosses are women. I don't care how much you say you were born in the 60s. You were an adult in the 90s. You should at least understand the trends of the world. Even if you can't change your thinking, can you stop forcing your ideas on us?
Joe, you should change your thinking. Our home is ours. Others are others. That's what I've been saying since you were a kid.
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it's wrong to be a housewife like you, Mom. But there are women like Kim who feel that working is what makes their life worth living. I don't want to be attached to one idea. I want to respect her feelings too.
What's a man saying something like that? You can't say you respect your wife's feelings because you let her be free to do whatever she wants.
What?
Kim takes advantage of you because you behave like that. You should be a man and put your foot down. I don't know if it's your boss or your co-worker, but you should break up with a woman who uses work as an excuse to have an affair.
You know what? You're talking as if Kim's infidelity has been confirmed, but you don't have any proof, do you? I'm gonna get really pissed off if you keep going on about unsubstantiated facts.
Even if there's no proof, she's acting suspicious, dressing up like that.
Let me ask you something. Are you having an affair too?
What?
So if you look a little suspicious, doesn't that mean you're having an affair too? Just because you are, don't think it's the same for others. She's not like you.
What are you talking about?
Mom, you should read this text again. You don't realize that your words and actions are wrong, do you?
That doesn't stop you from assuming my infidelity without any proof.
The other guy is Mark Hansen, 55 years old.
What? What?
He's an elite businessman who has worked his way up the ladder at a big company. You met at the night class you started attending 2 years ago, and your relationship has continued since then. But he's married with a wife and 2 sons. Right? Unlike you, I have proof of what I'm saying. What are you doing at your age? The camera is bad enough, but you really shouldn't be having an affair. You're a mother with a grown son.
Why?
Dad had a private investigator check it out.
A private investigator?
I just heard about it from Dad. He said that since you started going to night classes, you suddenly started dressing up and you thought something was wrong. Dad and Kim are looking at these text messages with me.
Oh no, stop it. I can't believe that you're showing everyone the message.
Also, he's staying with us from today.
What? Why?
Of course, because he doesn't want to be with a woman who's cheating on him. Dad said you'll have to talk to a lawyer from now on. Also, you're going to have to pay for the removal of the cameras from our house.
Please, put your dad on the phone for me. I tried calling your father's cell phone, but I can't get through.
He says he doesn't even want to hear your voice anymore, so he's blocking your calls. Kim and I are going to block you too.
Even you, Joe?
I don't need an adulterous mother. A month after this message, my parents' divorce was finalized. Alimony was claimed against both my mother and her lover, and a good lawyer did his best to squeeze as much as possible out of them. Also, this divorce worked out for my father, and he was able to get rid of my mother, who had never worked a day in her life. The lover was also divorced, but my mother said he left her because she asked him to pay her alimony costs as well. The camera at the entrance of our house has been removed, and Kim and I can finally live in peace. Of course, I charged my mother for the removal cost. A few months later, Kim, who was working outside in the field, saw my mother working as a janitor in a building. My mother also noticed Kim and ran away quickly. She told me that my mother looked miserable and that she did not want to be like that. That was the last I heard of what happened to my mother.
Hey Sam. I'm going out. I won't be back until late, so just have whatever for dinner.
What? You're going out for dinner too?
Normally, when I say I won't be home until late, that's what I mean. Use your brain. How stupid are you? Or do you not like me eating out?
No, it's not that I don't like it or anything. Haven't you been eating out a lot lately? You've been out 4 days already this week.
Huh? So what? You have no right to tell me what to do. What? A housewife should just stay at home and eat leftovers? You're saying all this stuff, But in the end, you don't like me eating out, do you?
That's not what I meant. Why are you being so quarrelsome? Why are you so irritated? What I'm trying to say is, haven't you been slacking off on the housework a bit? You haven't cooked a proper meal for me recently. You're not doing a very good job of cleaning, and I'm doing most of the laundry. Did you fold up the laundry I did this morning?
It's still in the dryer. I told you I was going out, didn't I? Why don't you do it when you get back? I mean, shouldn't the person who started the laundry be responsible for folding it? Who do you think you are, forcing someone else to do it?
It's too late to do it after I get home. Everything will be wrinkled. You were home in the morning, right? Didn't I leave a note for you to fold the clothes in the morning? Lisa, did you just get up? This late?
I was asleep, so what? I'm tired too. I mean, shouldn't you take care of yourself, like cooking dinner or cleaning and washing clothes? You're not a child. I'm not your mom. You don't need me to take care of everything. I didn't marry a baby.
Take care of yourself? That's exactly what I want to say to you. I've been taking care of the house every day. In the morning, I pick up the laundry you've thrown on the floor and wash it. Make breakfast and my own lunch. I clean the bathroom, take out the trash, and do the shopping on my way home from work. I do everything for you, and you don't even fold a single piece of clothing?
What's that? Are you trying to appeal how great you are? That's the kind of thing an elementary school kid could do. Don't get all high and mighty just because you do that.
Then what do you do during the day? You sleep till noon, don't fold the laundry I asked you to do, go out to eat, play around till midnight. You don't do anything that can be called housework. And you call yourself a full-time housewife. You're more like a freeloader than a housewife.
I'm a freeloader. How dare you say that? I do a lot of things while you're away. I mean, that's discrimination against full-time housewives. I went to the trouble of quitting my job that I loved so much to devote myself to you, and all you do is complain.
A job you loved. You're the one who left your job as soon as the marriage was finalized. The day after I proposed, you handed in your resignation without telling me because you were going to become a full-time housewife. I'd rather you go back to work than screw around without doing any housework all day. You've been eating out more and more, and it's putting a strain on the family budget. The word freeloader fits you perfectly.
Huh? Our family's finances are suffering because of your income, right? You're not doing good enough as a husband. So what are you talking so high and mighty for? Furthermore, you're not doing a good job yourself, so don't blame it on me. If you can't provide enough for your wife, why don't you go work a second job at night and make some money?
If you and I both worked, and we still didn't have enough money, I would think about getting a second job or changing careers. But for a housewife who doesn't work, doesn't do housework, and only hangs around or plays around, it's not like I'm going to add more work to my life. I don't think it's right for me to have to do more. If you would stop playing around, it would be a little easier on the family budget. I can't do everything at home while I'm working. Please, do some actual housework.
Oh, yes, yes. So it's all my fault. What era are you from? Women are supposed to stay at home and live in moderation. If you don't like me that much, let's get a divorce.
Why are you talking like that?
Just going out for a little while and you're all whiny. Don't treat your wife like a slave. I don't want a man who won't even allow me to go out to eat once in a while. I don't want to be married to a male-dominated, primitive man any longer.
Don't blame it on me. I wouldn't complain if it was once or twice a week, but you're out 5 times a week. You're buying clothes and bags every time you go out. You spend money on things you use a couple of times a year, but I still manage to make ends meet. I don't deserve to be called a worthless person.
I really don't like that kind of logic either. I want a divorce. Divorce. I'm going to get the divorce papers now. Just sign the papers.
Divorce. Why do you want to destroy our marriage so badly? Is that some kind of threat? Do you think that threat will work on me?
It's not a threat. I'm serious this time. I'll leave the divorce papers with my signature on them on the kitchen table. Go ahead and sign them, if you can. I don't think you'll be able to do it anyway, you spineless bitch.
Come on, Lisa. Don't say things like that, even as a joke.
I'm serious. I won't forgive you even if you get down on your knees and beg later. Bye-bye.
Come on, Lisa.
Good morning. Have you cooled down a bit? If you apologize, I think I can forgive you.
What do you mean, good morning? What time do you think it is? I'm the one who should be asking if you've cooled off. Why should I apologize? I didn't say anything wrong.
Did you see what was on the table? The divorce papers with my name on them. I left them there last night when I came home. I just looked and they're gone. But you threw them away, didn't you? It wasn't even in the trash. I bet you burned them. There's no way a man like you would have the courage to serve divorce papers. A spineless, worthless man. I hope you learned your lesson. Don't ever put your nose in anything I do again. Also, when you come back, make sure to apologize. If you get on your knees, I'll let it go. Oh, I think I want to eat a cake today. If you buy me some as an apology, I can eat it for you, okay?
Oh, if it's the paper on the table, I submitted it to the city hall first thing this morning. I almost finished the rest of the paperwork. We're divorced, just like you wanted.
Huh? What? You did? You're kidding.
It's real. I've already reported the divorce to my company, changed my payroll account, and transferred the rest of my money to another account. I also took you off my health insurance. We'll discuss the money at a later date. We'll have a lawyer come in and settle the matter. The house is in my name, so get your personal belongings and please leave. I'll contact your parents.
Wait a minute. You seriously turned in the papers? I don't get it. If this is a joke, I'm not laughing. Why did you turn them in? There's no way I'm really getting a divorce.
You don't get it? I'm the one who doesn't get it. Why are you so upset? You're the one who told me to go ahead and sign them. You also said you weren't kidding. You were serious. I'm not kidding. I'm serious too. I filed for divorce because I was serious. You don't work. You don't help around the house. You eat me out of house and home. If I say one word about it, you fly off the handle. At the end of the day, it's pointless to stay married to someone who uses divorce papers as a threat, don't you think?
But this kind of trick, it's terrible. Going behind my back like that. It's not valid. Go withdraw it now. Hurry up and go to the city office and get back the divorce papers.
You've been doing whatever you want with my money. I'm telling you, I can't withdraw it. I've already finalized the procedures while you were fast asleep.
Then I could just file for another marriage license. This divorce out of the blue is wrong. It's absolutely wrong.
How are you going to do that? I won't sign your marriage certificate again.
That's fine. I don't want it. I'll write it out on my own without your signature. I'm going to the city hall now. Even the people at the city hall must think this is crazy.
Of course not. It's no use. I also submitted a marriage rejection notice while I was at it. While you were sleeping like a baby all afternoon.
Why did you have to go that far? All right, I'm divorcing you. I'll take all your savings. I won't give you a penny. I also want the house as alimony. The furniture, the car, and anything else that will give me money is mine. If you're leaving, you're leaving.
What kind of crazy talk is this? We don't have any shared savings, so the only thing you can take with you is what you had when you were single. You don't have any savings because you spent all your money, right? Like I said, the house is in my name, and the car is in my name. And you're the one who's going to pay alimony, right? I know about Mike.
What? How do you know about Mike?
I found out by accident. I found out while I was checking how often you went out, where you went, etc., to prepare for the divorce. But I'm afraid using your husband's money to go on spending sprees with a college student? How much money have you spent on Mike so far? It's not 1,000 or 2,000. It must be in the tens of thousands, right? If you weren't a big spender, a girl like you wouldn't get a date.
That's an invasion of privacy. You were like stalking me or something. I'll sue you.
Sue me if you can. I told you before, we'll talk about it with the lawyer. I have proof of your affair, proof of your spending money. I've got it all. You think you have a chance? I'll sell all the clothes and bags you bought with my money, and I'll get my money back. And I will only accept compensation payment in one lump sum. I don't care if you get trampled. I'm sure your parents and Mike's parents can help you out.
Wait a minute. Mike's still in college. You're going to ruin a kid's future.
What kid? He's already 20 years old. He needs to understand what happens if you mess with someone else's wife. He deserves it. I mean, you messing with a college student. It's too funny you say that.
No, wait. Okay. That's enough, okay? I'll do the housework from now on. I won't waste money. You've got to get in a better mood, okay? Divorce is too much. You don't have to go that far.
Don't you get it yet? It's not about moods anymore. We're still talking about money, but it's all over. I've left the rest up to my lawyer. I'll send the business card to your parents' house, and any further contact with them will be through my lawyer only.
Oh no. Wait a minute. I'll really apologize. Just come home for now. You've already finished work, right? You can't go to a lawyer. Let's talk it over, face to face, as a married couple.
How can I sleep in the same house with my divorced, cheating wife? You should at least understand that much. I'll stay at a hotel tonight, but you're going to have to leave as soon as possible. I'll have you forcibly evicted if needed. And I won't forgive you if you cry or apologize either. I'm going to make sure I get all my money back too. Goodbye. After that, I got back all the money that Lisa spent and got compensation that Lisa and Mike's parents paid on their behalf. Lisa fought me by not leaving the house easily and waiting for me in front of my office. Lisa's parents immediately took her in their control and promised me that they would never let her near me again. After that, I never saw Lisa's face again. According to the rumors, she's now working hard at her relative's company to pay off a huge debt.